I'm Erin Summers here with Saints kicker Wil Lutz. Last season, you were coming off an injury going into training camp. This year, you have a full year under your belt. How are you feeling physically?
Physically, I feel great. And like I've mentioned before, I felt great physically last year. The biggest improvement this year needs to be my mental game, and I've taken a lot of pride in that in my first 5 years here. And so the last 2 years have been about as mentally taxing as you can possibly have as a kicker. So I've really gone in this offseason trying to work on that, trying to get back to the way I was before mentally. But physically, I feel great. I feel stronger than I've ever been, and I think I'm showing it. So.
Mentally, what can you do during the off season to work on that part of the game?
Yeah, look, there's people you can talk to. There's sports psychiatrists, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think trying to have a good outlook on every situation. Kind of really the part for me has been ignoring the noise. Look, I earned the noise, right? So my job right now is to kind of clear my head of all that, really get back home, enjoy my family, enjoy my off time, and then when I step in the building, everything changes. So really trying to, not take work home, but when I get in the building, it's, this isn't fun and games, this is work, and I try to stick to that.
It's a little fun, though, when you hit a 62-yarder and then you have a walk-off at the end of practice and you go running around the field,
yeah. Right?
I
mean, every game would be a lot more fun if it went that way. But yeah, today was fun. This time of year is about building confidence. I've had, a couple missed kicks, unfortunately, but I really like the way I'm hitting the ball right now. I feel good, and I'm really just trying to work on my consistency on, the kicks I'm supposed to make, and it's early on, so just going to try to continue to show that.
Everybody comes into training camp knowing that they're not given a job. There's always competition out there. Now it's in the building for you with Blake Grupe here. How do you handle that?
Yeah, Blake's super talented. He's a lot of fun to compete with. He's got some good energy about him, and I think we've had a lot of fun with this competition. And look, his talent's been seen, but at the end of the day, I'm competing with everybody in this league, and it hits home a little differently, since they're in the building. But my job is to go out, make my kicks, prove to those guys that I still belong in this league. I've done a lot in this league. I've made a lot of big kicks. So at the end of the day, I'm confident in what I do, and I just got to show it day in and day out.
You mentioned being able to go home and kind of put football to the side. How's it been enjoying the little one that you have there, and how old is he now?
He's 16 months old now. It's been great. He's a mama's boy. So my time will come, I know, but man, it's great. Changes perspective on just about everything. So it's been a lot of fun.
It's going to be the season right before we know it. Yeah, how much are you looking forward to getting back in the Superdome?
Yeah, I'm ready to get in there. I mean, our fans are second to none, in my opinion. And, man, I've played in almost every stadium now, and there's just nothing like, the home field advantage. And, yeah, we'll get in there hopefully before the preseason game, and then, shake off some jitters for in the preseason games. But, man, we're fired up, ready to get back in front of them.
All right, something the fans might not know about is the fact that you're not always participating in the full practice. So sometimes the specialists are off to the side, and you play some games, right?
What are our secrets?
What are some of these games that you play?
Oh man, we got Mario Kart, which our Australian punter Lou Headley is kind of running the table on that one right now. Ping pong, which me and Blake are pretty tight right now. Gilligan. And that's about it that I can talk about. So right now, ping pong and Mario Kart, we got a lot of downtime. So I apologize to all my teammates who see us playing games while they're in meetings, but it comes from a good place.
There you go. Hey, as long as you deliver when it's your time to be called on, and you have so far in camp, we look forward to the season starting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more Saints Training Camp Report coming up next.